This case is one of the clearest examples of what happens when police confidence collides with a citizen who knows exactly where his property line, and his rights, begin and end. From the moment these officers stepped foot onto the man's yard, you can instantly feel the tension shifting. They came in expecting compliance, authority unquestioned. But instead of the passive response they often receive, they were met with a homeowner who wasn't intimidated, wasn't confused, and absolutely wasn't about to be pushed around on his own property. In the next few minutes, you'll see body language turn defensive, tones sharpen, and the officers slowly realize they walked into the wrong fight. The homeowner stands resilient, repeatedly asking the officers to leave, and making it crystal clear that their presence is unauthorized. What's fascinating here is how quickly the dynamic shifts once the officers realize they're dealing with someone who refuses to hand over ID without cause and understands the legal boundaries of a noise complaint. Throughout this entire exchange, pay close attention to the contradictions in the officers' statements, how they try to justify entering private property without permission, and how the homeowner keeps his composure while asserting his rights. This isn't just a confrontation, it's a masterclass in knowing the law, standing firm, and refusing to be bullied on your own land. And trust me, the reactions, the stumbles, and the awkward backpedaling from the officers only get better from here. Stay locked in.
I'm tagging you on Facebook. Okay. I'm going to IA.
Okay, go to IA, man.
Off my property.
Your
off,
music, okay?
Hey, off my property.
We do have
off my property.
So we do have a lawful reason to be here, man. Okay. Like it's just a simple thing. We're just gonna.
I know, but you're on my You're on my property right now, and I want you off.
I get it, but
do we have an
You're not
understanding
moving.
about the music?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I have to come back, we're gonna have to take a different route.
There's a noise ordinance too, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we already explained why we're here.
It's what, 9 to 10?
yeah,
We already explained why we're here.
Too, so we can.
It's not that loud.
So, all we're just gonna do is.
We
She
could hear
cries-
it down
she
the
cries-
street, man. We're at the stop sign. We could hear it.
She cries if I mow my lawn.
That's a half a mile down the street. I could hear it.
Here is the turning point where the officers begin realizing that this homeowner isn't just frustrated, he's legally prepared. Notice how quickly the temperature rises when they demand ID, which they can't legally force from someone on their own property absent a crime. The officers try to assert control using the classic, lawful reason to be here, line, but that only works if they remain outside the property line. Once they cross the gate without permission, the burden shifts dramatically. The homeowner isn't being hostile, he's simply refusing unlawful intrusion. This is where most people panic, but he doesn't flinch.
It's not a half mile down the
Yeah,
street.
absolutely.
At my stop sign?
Yeah.
It's a 1/10 of a mile.
Okay, a tenth of a mile. I could still hear it down the street. Does it matter?
Off my property, dude.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't.
You don't have an ID?
I don't have to give you one.
Okay. So if I have to
Okay, hold on.
if I have to come back here.
Okay, no, you know what now? Get your sergeant here.
Okay.
I've asked you to leave my property how many times?
And we told you we have a lawful reason to
My
be here.
gate was closed, correct?
Absolutely.
Get off my property.
I was yelling for you, man.
We're in here working.
Because your music's too loud. You couldn't even hear me.
I wouldn't have heard you anyway.
This moment is almost comedic. The officer tries a casual, almost buddy-buddy approach, tag me on Facebook, as though light humor will soften the escalating situation. But the homeowner fires back with, I'm going to IA, meaning internal affairs. That's when the facade drops. Officers don't like hearing that phrase, because it signals documentation, accountability, and oversight. Notice how quickly the deputy pivots from friendly to frustrated, trying to re-establish control. But again, the homeowner holds the line. He's not yelling, he's not threatening, he's simply repeating the legal requirement, leave the property. The officer's demeanor shifts because he knows he's on shaky ground.
Get back.
The gate's that way. Have fun.
Okay.
You guys are going, your names are going straight to IA. What's your name too?
Anthony Valdez.
Badge number. Your badge number.
134.
Get off my property, man.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, please.
Can you give us a copy of that?
No.
For the evidence?
Nope, because I'm taking it to IA. You'll have it.
Can we take it?
I'm taking it to IA. You'll have it.
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
You guys come in my yard.
I don't want to come back, okay?
Don't.
Review your state laws, okay?
My dad will be here in a bit.
The officers lean heavily on the phrase, lawful reason to be here, a common tactic used to justify presence on public spaces, not private, fenced-in property. A noise complaint does give them the right to make contact, but only from an area where they're legally allowed to stand, the street, the sidewalk, or a public easement. Once they walked through a closed gate, the rules changed entirely. The homeowner understands this perfectly. His insistence is legally justified, and the officer's refusal to retreat begins exposing their uncertainty. They know they've crossed a line, and now they're scrambling to make their reasoning.
He was a cop. He was BCSO for over 20 years.
I hope I get to meet him.
And you know what? I know pussy Manuel Gonzalez too. I'm pretty sure that's why you guys are here too.
We'll agree with you on that one.
So why are you saying that?
Because he's a puss.
You think that he dispatches us?
No, but I'm pretty sure he's been complaining too.
Because of your music. It's your choice. It's
in
your
my
music.
yard.
If your neighbor is annoying you and you had to call us, you...
Change is important because it shows the homeowner isn't unreasonable. He acknowledges the noise concern and even agrees to address it. But agreeing to turn down the music doesn't automatically grant officers permission to trespass. Notice how the officer tries to create a verbal agreement out of thin air, so, if I have to come back, as if he's laying down terms of compliance. But the homeowner isn't interested in power games, he just wants his rights respected. The officer's tone softens because he realizes the homeowner is cooperative regarding the noise, but unyielding on the unlawful entry. That distinction is critical.
You want us to do our job.
I don't call when she annoys me. I don't call when she annoys me because she does what she wants over there. I do over here what I want. This is my yard. You don't come into somebody's yard without asking permission. Not for noise.
Yes.
For noise.
Yes.
Yeah, what if you guys would have came in and shit on my dogs?
Did it happen?
No, but what if it did?
We can do what if all day.
Go away.
Have a good day. I hope you have a blessed day.
Hey, be safe, because you know what? I know you guys deal with way worse guys.
Here's where the officer overplays his hand, demanding ID. On your own property, without being detained for a crime, you are under zero obligation to produce identification. The officer tries to make not having an ID sound suspicious, but the homeowner immediately corrects him with the legal reality: he doesn't have to provide anything. This exchange highlights a common misconception: officers can ask, but they can't compel ID absent reasonable suspicion of a crime. A noise complaint doesn't meet that threshold. The officer's persistence only reinforces the imbalance.